Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary, The Other Heroes. We left off last time having decided to descend into the darkness, to the next level down. Warned of the madness which may follow, our heroes decided to press on in seek of greater riches. So, you descend through this dark corridor. The stairs, how do I think about it? Becoming, again, more, how can I say this? More worn, as if the stairs have had individuals running up and down them for eons. The stone, which was once sharp, has been eroded away to be somewhat smooth. And there doesn't appear to be any type of lighting available. No glowing fungi or stones. You are truly in darkness. Do either of you have the ability to create light or see in the dark?
I don't. How bright is the fungus?
No, there is no fungus here. You
I
left
know, but
the glowing
I took some
Oh,
with
you.
me at some point.
Oh, well, let's say that it casts dim light in 10 feet.
Okay, then I will kind of take that fungus out and like an arrow, and I kind of just like smush it around a tip and make a little mini torch.
I like this. It is like biological version of Kuhn's arrow.
Exactly. And then it gives me a reason to use this that I probably wouldn't before, so perfect. Okay.
Nice.
It casts dim light in kind of what radius?
Let's call it 10 feet. Well,
Okay.
it's not. It's it's a tiny bit of fungus. Maybe just 5. Since you've got it out on the tip, it's not a lot. It's enough that like you can hold it out in front of you and you can see the shadows of where you're going, just so you don't, trip and fall.
Exactly. Yeah, just enough to not become uncoordinated and tip over. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So you eventually hit a landing, and the landing turns sharply to the right. You kind of lean forward with your light, and you can't even see across or into this room much. You just see the floor opening up before you.
There might be a hole here. I tried to poke it with my javelin.
Yeah, you tap it around like a cane, and you find that it is solid. It's just too dark to see.
Okay. Well, I kind of like put my cane out in front of me like a blind person, tapping the ground, and I go in.
All right. You find the floor to be solid. Is there a particular direction you go in? Do you just go straight? Do you go left? Do you go right?
I go slightly to the left, and I kind of wave my javelin out in an arc around me as I go in the general to my right direction, so that anything that's in the center of the room I might kind of smack into with my javelin.
And I'll follow like the blind leading the blind.
All right. Sure, you do that. You walk in, and this thing is you're waving
Zephyr,
your.
Right?
Yes, he's
Okay.
with you. He's following you right along behind you. You hear his whooshing in the darkness.
Oh yeah, what a guy. What a smoke cloud.
What a guy.
Anyway, so you're moving to the left. As you swing around, you tap into something. It moves a bit, and all of a sudden, you hear a loud boom as you grab your ears and do a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
Got a
15.
5.
That's a fail.
I got a 15.
That's a succeed. Well, I only rolled 4 damage on a 3d8, so you guys did well. So the
Okay,
failure takes 4, and the success takes half, so 2.
Okay.
But yeah, then all of a sudden your ears are ringing, and you kind of think you see spots for a second. It was that loud.
And it was like a scream. It
It was a
that loud.
loud boom. There's a sudden just boom.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go that direction. So I'm gonna just keep on going in a forward direction, kind of skirting around the middle of the room.
All right, you skirt around the middle of the room until you eventually hit the far wall. You find it to be curved.
I'll
Okay.
head towards kind of where the boom was, slowly holding my light out to kind of see what it was.
All right. As you leave your companion behind and move towards the middle of the room, you see a pole standing straight up. Well, it used to be standing straight up. Now it's knocked to the side, but it was standing straight up, sticking out of a hole in the ground. And you see the area around where the pole is in the ground has been blown out with considerable force.
What is it?
I will describe that to them.
Some kind of a big mine or something.
Did you say it's just a pole that was knocked out?
Yeah, so there was like
Like
a
an
pole
pole?
standing straight
Yeah.
up, and Nala hit it with the javelin, knocking it to the side and causing the boom.
Okay. Yes, it seems to be some kind of mine of some kind. I'm not sure. It was loud and I don't want to hear it again.
Can we go down the hole with the pole? Is it big enough to fit down? To slide down?
No, it's a
I
tiny
think
hole.
it's a little, like a fence post hole.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm assuming. Okay, yeah.
you're correct.
I will kind of slowly follow that to the other side of the room because we went left, so I'll kind of walk towards the right slowly with my light out, kind of seeing if there's more of those. If that's like a one.
No, they're just. It looks like there was just one in the kind of the middle of the room. You eventually reach the other side, and you find it to be curved as well.
Now we know not to hit those again.
Yes. I kind of feel on the wall and see if there's like a sconce with a torch in it.
Roll me your luck. Let's see how that turns out.
Okay. Where's luck?
That's your 1d100. I just have you roll that.
Oh, okay.
Because you're rolling against me just to see
31.
what happens. Yeah, you successfully find a sconce on the wall. It is mounted up. Doesn't seem to be that secure. It's kind of just like in a holder.
Okay, I take out the torch and I say to Vic, I say, don't you have that tinder box?
Oh yes, I do. And I'll just walk over and light the torch.
Can't you
Awesome.
just magically make flame?
Me? No, I only
Yeah.
have the Dark Flame cantrip, which is a ranged spell attack, and then I have
Oh, gotcha.
Sacred Flame spell, or Searing, Sacred Flame.
Isn't
Just
that
not
like
an
radiant damage?
What?
Isn't that radiant damage?
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. Yeah, flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Yeah, so it's not a ignite stuff.
Then if we have the torch, I can just light it.
Yeah, so we'll say you do that successfully.
Okay.
Yeah, you use the tinderbox and you're able to strike it up, and you now create a light source let's say it gives you bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light in an additional 10 feet beyond that. Basically, that it allows you to see that the room you are in is round. There is that pole in the center. The door you came in is on the south side, and there is the arch you came in is on the south side, and there is a door on the west side.
Does the pole reach up to the ceiling?
No, it was about 7 feet tall.
Ah.
I am gonna say I stole away that arrow I kind of made because I might want to shoot it something later.
Absolutely.
Keep the fungus on it because I might want to. Maybe we need light from a distance.
Oh yeah, always keep the fungus among us.
Exactly. Keep that on top of. I guess we just go through the doorway. Was there anything else I missed?
No, that was it.
I thought
Nope.
so. The pole, the round walls, and the doorway.
Yeah.
Then here we go in the Mario place.
Let's go.
All right. So you go through, and you find yourself in a somewhat short hallway. It looks like there are kind of tattered and worn doors to the west and south from where you stand. Which direction do you want to go?
I like the
always
south.
like going south. Yes, it feels like walking downhill.
Perfect.
I feel like I should throw something at you like, your father was an ant and your mother was a hamster. A squirrel or something like that.
I am a hare, not a squirrel.
I'm just going downhill, sorry.
No, you're fine.
But yes, you are a hare, sorry. Anyway, all right. You push your way to the south, opening the door. You find yourself at the tip of a kind of diamond-shaped room. Looking in, you don't see anything that particularly jumps out at you. But as you look across, you see there's a door to the east.
Nothing on the walls or anything?
I mean, you can investigate stuff. You can
Okay.
do
Well, I was gonna say
use whatever you want.
I investigate the walls to see if there's anything on them that looks cool.
Okay. So you go around and you check. Roll me an investigation.
21.
You look around and you didn't notice this at first, but as you rub your hand across the wall, there's a just slight imperfection that you slide a finger into, and as you do, you hear a click, and you turn around to look where that click came from, and you see a single tile in the center of the room has popped up about 2 inches.
Oh. I go investigate.
You look, and it appears that you could lift it if you wished.
I am going to lift.
You lift, and inside you see a smattering of coins and cloth.
I'll pocket the coins for sure. And then what kind of cloth? Just plain cloth?
Well, hold on. As you look in, you find, let's say, 60 silver pieces, 18 gold pieces, and 4 platinum pieces. The cloth itself is looks like it's threaded with actual gold thread.
Any markings on it, or just very ornate?
Just very ornate, very nice. For reference, it's probably worth about 25 gold. There's a little cool dwarven axe head, design on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll
Yep,
fold
that.
it up nicely and kind of tuck it into my little backpack that I have on.
All right, so you find that, and then as you pull it out, you also are horrified. You see a linen tabard that appears to be trimmed with rabbit fur.
My people. This is probably one of those little ones that runs around. They did not evolve like us. Unfortunate. Doesn't really affect me. I'm hardened.
Fair enough. You're like, these are lesser rabbitkin. I do not care about them. I spit at them.
I care, but only while I can. They must fend for themselves.
You can only care a hair. Ooh, sorry.
You're fine. I thought we had hit our limit on hair puns. And I'm
Oh
glad
no,
we haven't.
they'll keep coming. Anyway, so that's everything you find.
Perfect. And is it like a box that it came in, or just like under the tile in like a hole was all that
It's
stuff?
just there. It looks like
Okay.
it was probably stashed here by someone.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Looks like I'm getting better at this dungeon thing.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm assuming since I rolled nothing else that I found, and we can probably head through the next door.
If you wish, yes.
Would you
Yep.
like 2 keys? Okay,
Let's do it.
perfect.
All right. You walk into a hallway that is rather winding. It takes you, to the east and then north and zigzags you around. You're a little disoriented before finding yourself in front of it looks like a portcullis that has been broken through. Like you could kind of slide through sideways to get into the room beyond.
Hmm.
I think Strong has been through here.
Yeah.
Is it just broken through, no scratch marks or anything like we've been seeing?
No, it just seems like it was almost rotted away. All the breaking seems to have gone straight down.
Well, maybe just convenient. I guess I'll head through.
You slip in to a about 30-foot square room with a door to the south and a door to the west. And as you look around, you notice that there are holes in each corner of the room about maybe 2 inches diameter.
Say holes.
Yeah, just holes.
2 inches. Interesting.
I stick my javelin in one of the holes.
You poke it in. It goes in about 2 feet, and you hit the end. It just kind of makes a dink. Doesn't seem to really go anywhere.
Maybe try all the holes.
Yeah,
Maybe
I go
slash a hole.
just all the way down the line, poking into each one.
Right? You poke into them, and why not one of them? As you you poke in, you hear kind of a pop, and then the sound of a couple of coins hitting the floor in the middle of the room.
Oh, I like this. I go through and poke each one again just to be sure.
You rattle around, but it doesn't seem to happen a second time.
Okay, I go pick up the coins.
All right, you, I guess, just pick up the coins. Cool.
Is it just silver or gold?
Oh, there's a couple copper pieces. That was all.
Oh, okay.
Gave you pocket change.
What what orientation are the holes in again?
They're in the corners of the room, pointing towards the center.
Hmm. And along the ground, or are they midway up, or?
They're about, for you, let's say they were waist height.
Is there anything else in this room that could possibly be put in these rooms?
No.
Then, maybe an adjacent room.
What's in the center of the room again?
That's where the coins fell.
Oh,
They just kind of fell to the ground.
There's just an open room other than that.
from the ceiling. I look up to where they fell from.
You see a spot where like two sections of almost like a trap door moved down slightly. Looks like, you know, they like got stuck.
Well,
You said the trapdoor is stuck?
Well, maybe. I'm just saying there was like a little door thing that looks like it like started to open and got stuck.
Oh, I'll shoot it with an arrow.
All right. Sure. Roll to hit.
Okay, I rolled a 25 to hit, so I'm accurate.
Oh, damn. You are very accurate. Yeah, you hit it right in the side.
Yeah, right
What?
in like the I was gonna say the center, right where like the latch would be. What I'm assuming.
Well, there's no latch. It's just kind of jammed up, but you hit it with
Okay.
such force that you break it open, and a bunch of coins come dropping down on you. Let's say there was a total in all of 60 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces.
I jump out of the way because that sounds like it hurts falling on me.
Yeah, make a good point. Since you guys are both under it, make a dex save.
Okay. I was like, that sounds not fun. Oh, I have advantage. A dirty
15.
20.
You're fine. You're both fine.
Okay, we both
You guys dive out
the
of the way, and yeah, these coins all fall on the ground and splatter across the floor.
It's just more money. Kind of start sweeping them up and collect all that. Well, would you say from where we entered the south and the west there were doors?
Yes.
Okay. Well, south it is again. Let's go downhill.
All right.
Okay.
You go to the south. Pushing the door open, you find a room about 30 feet north-south and maybe 70 feet east-west. It, as you look inside, appears to be, rather barren, except for what looks like a series of runes written on the east and west side. There is another door to the south of you.
Do I recognize these rooms at all?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, no problem.
Do I recognize them?
No, you don't.
I would just walk up and touch them to see if they're carved into the wall or painted on.
You walk up and you touch it, and you suddenly feel an absolute inrush of fear, and you run out of the room back to the previous room.
I do not like it in there. We should go
Scaredy cat.
now.
Scaredy bunny.
You did not touch the horror wall.
I go
You
to the
see
wall.
what I saw.
I poke the wall with the javelin.
As you poke the wall with the javelin, there's almost like a glow
Kind
of
of
light
peeking
that
in
comes
like a steer
shooting down and into you, and you feel that same fear and go running back into the room and standing next to Vic.
Oh god, you were right.
I told you. You see everything.
So, are there any other?
Is the other rune on the other side of the wall the same rune? Like, are they? Are
It
they
it looks
identical?
very similar from where you're standing.
Okay. Zephyr, could you go touch the other rune, please?
Okay. He walks in and he goes up and touches it, and immediately, like a tornado, whips back around past you, and he's like, "No."
Okay, so even balls of wind can be scared by this. Do not like this room.
Probably not a good room considering the imminent madness on the lower levels. Maybe there's another way.
Could I just run into the room that's after this?
Just like close your eyes and run straight through to the south.
Yeah, like take a couple deep breaths, like, and then just like a sprinter run through screaming, like I'm being chased by a Scooby-Doo villain.
I love it. Go for it. Make me. Let's see. Give me an athletics check just to make sure you actually make it.
Okay. A 25.
Oh, you clear it. You're just like boing, boing, boing. You fly across.
Head first, I kind of put my bunny arms in front of my head and just kind of crash through the door.
Yep.
Kind of do a little roll and stand up, and then like I peek back through across and give a thumbs up.
Not the most elegant, but I guess I'll try it. And I close my eyes and I charge as straight as possible through.
All right. Give me an athletics check. I want to see how this turns out.
Okay. I actually got a 19.
Okay.
Oh, you did great. You run straight through and you take a deep breath, like, whew, that was unpleasant. And seeing you do this, Zephyr narrows himself to look like just an arrow of wind and shoots across right behind to join you.
Mm-hmm.
That was not fun.
I did not like that room. My fur is still kind of standing up on end, and I'm kind of like patting it down.
Nice. Well, the room you're in is about 50 feet like east-west, 30 feet north-south. There's a series of bookcases along the east wall. There's like a faded and torn tapestry hanging from the south wall. And in the northwest corner is what looks like a forge and anvil.
What direction was that?
That's the northwest corner. So, forge and anvil to the northwest, tapestry to the south, and bookcases to the east. And there is a what looks like a very good condition wooden door in the dead center of the south wall.
Interesting.
You said that was the tapestry was too?
Yes, but it's kind of imagine it's like
It's off center. Yeah, the
Yeah.
door right in the center. Okay.
Yeah. So the tapestry is like on the, let's call it the west side of the south wall, just for the fun of it.
Well, I'm gonna go look at the books.
All right. You walk over and you like browse the spines, and the text or the language is not recognizable to you.
Is there any of the books that seem more red than the others?
Give me a. I don't know if that's a perception. You're trying to perceive
Like an investigation check?
Yeah, give me an investigation check just for fun.
Okay. Oh. Not one. I don't think I see shit.
You don't. You
I go temporarily blind in my right eye.
your eyes go cross as you're trying to make out this ancient script that makes no sense to you. And
Yeah, I turn around and I go, I think these are books. Further
Very
investigation is needed.
Astute observation, Vic. I go over to the forge and anvil first,
Okay.
and I say, I wonder. And I take out my glove with the fire symbol on it and I put it on. And then I kind of touch the anvil.
Wait, when did you get that?
Uh,
This was
Is
actually
that? I was
before
gonna
you
say, is
came
it
and
the
joined me.
first episode? Or yeah, first
Yeah.
Yes.
episode before I was here. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, when did you get a fire glove? That sounds cool.
Well, it has a fire symbol on it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
make fire.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
Just
actually know what it does yet.
Well, you touch the anvil and you do feel that it feels like it's home.
This glove seems to like this. And I touch the forge too. I imagine it's a coal forge.
Yes.
I
Yeah, it feels
kind of
everything feels perfectly normal to you. I don't know what to say.
okay. I try to like snap my fingers with the glove and above the forge and see what happens.
But nothing happens.
And I say, "Presto!"
There is no change-o.
Okay. Well, I put the glove away for now.
Okay.
Is there a hammer anywhere?
Yeah, why not? There's a hammer kind of just sitting on the floor.
Okay. Pick up the hammer and I sort of lightly tap the anvil very gently. Ding ding.
I'm heading over to the door as this is all happening, but it can take as
Okay.
long as it.
Just a very pure sound rings out.
Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. And I put the hammer back on the anvil, on top of it, and I
Okay.
go over to the bookcase
Okay.
and I look around for like any dust marks behind any of the books, or if there's any spots where the dust has been rubbed off.
Roll investigation.
Got it. 17.
You look around and there's not really a rub off of dust, but you can definitely tell there's a like one of the books that seems, to be different colored, almost like it's a key framing device in like Scooby Doo.
I remove the book.
As you go to remove the book, it actually catches, and the entire bookcase swings open, revealing a door behind it.
I knew they were books.
Yes. Good job, Vic. Couldn't have done it without you.
I stop on my way going to the door and now head back to the secret door I've discovered by finding out the books. I investigated. I knew they were books, so that helped.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
on the way by, though, I just look at the tapestry and see if how cool it looks.
It looks very cool.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll head to the book door.
Right. Yeah, you go over to the book door and you look, and there is a hallway beyond. You actually see straight across from you as you kind of lean out with your light. The room looks rather familiar, round with a pole sticking straight up.
Is this the same room?
Yes, you guys have made a full circle.
Oh, that's anticlimactic with book door. I see.
To be fair, if you would have gone to the west earlier, you would have gone through the book door from the backside.
Oh my god. It's like it's all thought out.
Okay.
Well, I want to head back to the nice door.
Yes, let's go back.
Okay, you go over to the nice door.
Is it unlocked?
I know you actually find that it is solidly barred, though the bar is on your side.
How heavy is this bar? Can we just lift it off?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you pop it open and reveal a corridor beyond, heading due south. And
Do
the
we want to
first thing
mess?
you see,
Mhm.
sorry, just about 5 feet inside, you see there what looks like an iron chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Do we want to try to figure anything out with this anvil and forge? Seems like you're on the right path, but I don't know what else to do.
Do we have anything metal?
I mean, we have money.
Oh, I'm just realizing that I have a tinderbox and candles too.
Oh,
That's
hi.
I only just now saw that in here. I do
Um,
have. I wouldn't. Let's see. I have some chainmail. I'm gonna take off my chainmail, and
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the anvil, and I'm gonna put my glove on, and take up the hammer, and I do a little bit of ding ding on the chainmail.
Right? You do that, and you find that as you begin to tap it, the chainmail seems to get better.
Oh, I keep
Like
tapping
you're
it.
not. Yeah, you keep tapping and moving around, and as you do, it seems like the quality is improving.
Awesome. Yeah, I just keep going at it, like entranced by the process.
Right? I need you to roll me 2d20s.
Okay. I got a 7 and a 17.
Right? You with that, you basically clean it up and you make it like it moves better, it flows better, it looks like it'll fit you more comfortably. There's not really any um, other benefits, but aesthetically, it's much nicer.
now it has the material where it's like super durable and stretchy and form fitting at the same time.
Yeah, it's like you made
Dragon
like
Ball Z
you're
armor.
turning it into more spandex ringmail type of a thing, you know. Um,
Huh. Okay. Well, I put it back
yeah.
on.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
You.
there?
Oh, is there what?
Go ahead.
No, no.
Oh,
I'm
I was
listening.
gonna ask Vic. Is there any weapons that you want me to try to improve?
Oh, I was going to say you should try one of your many javelins. You can make a
Oh yes. I take out my javelin and I kind of
start
ding
whacking it.
ding on the tip and see if I can sharpen the tip or anything like that.
Okay. Roll me 2d20s and tell me what you get.
I have could I don't know if this would do anything. If we put down a gold piece on top of it, I don't know if this is a
Oh.
magic forge or anything.
Well, if it is, I'll give you 3d20s if you do that.
We'll
If
put
you
down.
throw a gold coin down.
I'll walk up and I'll put a gold coin down on top of the tip, right where
Okay.
we're striking.
All right.
And
So give me
see if anything
3d20s and tell me what
happens.
you get.
Okay. I got a 3, a 6, and a 12.
Hmm. Sadly, you strike it and the coin vanishes, but you don't see the tip get any better.
Shatters in half. And
It just kind of blows to bits and like vaporizes to dust.
The tip of it?
The gold coin.
Oh, okay. Not my javelin. Okay. Well,
let me try my luck at this.
okay. I hand
I'm
over
gonna
the
put my,
hammer and glove.
I want to put my rapier down, and I'm gonna throw a platinum coin on it if that helps at all.
Oh yeah. I'll give you 4d20s.
Okay, let me just set it. Okay. It is a 2, a 19, a 14. Come on, give me my last. And a 15.
You, as you pound the hammer, the platinum piece on top, you see it becomes almost like liquid and become part of the blade. The blade glows, and it is now +1.
Oh,
Well.
I do like that. I pick it up as I kind of give it a couple test parries and thrusts across the room.
It feels light and flies through the air, unlike any
Got a
weapon
nice
you've ever
clean
held.
sheen on it. Yes, this sword will help me in my travels. I slowly inserted it back on my hip.
Right? You do that.
Well, I'll give the hammer and glove back as well. Thank you. It was quite helpful.
Of course. And I put it back in my pack.
All right.
Well,
Shall we head?
I mean, I kind of want to try it one more time, actually.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it on my my battle axe, and I'm gonna put
Okay.
in a platinum piece too.
All right, give me those 4d20s.
Okay. Wait, hang on. I think Sarah's sitting on D20. Sarah, get off of there. Okay. 11, 4, 2, and 9.
You barely squeak it by. It kind of melts in, and you see it do the ripple through. There's like a rustiness to it. It's you get that the +1, but it's like not quite as fine. You know, it doesn't look as good as you feel it should.
Oh. Well, it's still +1 there, right? To the damage?
Yeah, I'll give you a +1.
Okay.
It's not as shiny as mine.
Yeah, it doesn't come out quite as good.
Dang. Okay.
Shall
Well,
we head
that'll
on?
do.
But the platinum piece helped a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
I definitely paid for
Yeah.
it. I pay to win for sure. Should we head down that hallway?
Yep. Let's do it.
Sweet.
Okay. All right, you go over to the hall. Remember, there's that chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and then you see the hall continue to stretch on beyond.
Okay. I continue on down.
Okay. You continue on down. What?
As do I.
Okay. You continue on down until you come to an archway, and you kind of, I'm assuming, lean in with your light to kind of illuminate the room beyond. It appears to be, good sized, some 30 feet north to south. And as you start to lean in, there's you see skeletons hanging from chains and manacles against the walls, and there's little wisps of white flame filling the north side of the room. It creates enough illumination that you can see bodies laying on the floor on the south side, and a door on the east wall in kind of the southeast corner.
How fresh are these bodies? Well,
They
I guess I would have
don't
to go
look
investigate.
Yeah, they don't look super fresh.
I'll go check them out.
All right. As you pop in and you go look at them, you see that the bodies are, well, at least a couple of them are fully like desiccated and gone. But one of them, as you approach, it kind of begins to twitch and stand and move kind of ish towards you, but it's got worms like coming out of all parts of its what's left of its flesh. It looks like it's crawling, all over.
How fast? It's not moving very fast. I'm assuming.
Well, you walked up to it and then it started getting up basically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's not moving super fast, but it is right there next to you, standing up.
Well, I'm gonna try to hit it with a thrust with my rapier, like in the neck.
Okay.
If I can try to aim for that.
Sure.
I rolled a hit, and I rolled a 23 to hit.
Oh, that for sure hits.
So I kind of like thrust towards, stabbing through its fleshy neck.
All right.
12 damage.
Nice.
Only
Alright.
we had the crown.
Okay, sure.
What? What happened?
Something
Nothing.
about the
Go
the
on.
crown.
yeah.
See what you're,
yeah.
Yeah.
now I understand what you're saying. All right, all right. You stab it through the neck, and it kind of uses as you pull back your weapon. It kind of uses that momentum going towards you, and it swings wide with its arm in an attempt to hit. Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. There it is. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to read my own monster sheet. This one is poorly laid out. That is only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. So it swings with the one arm, kind of misses you, stumbles forward, and tries to swing with the other arm. That is an 18 to hit.
That does.
Okay. So as it slashes into you with its claw, it does 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And you feel a burning begin, and as a 7 necrotic damage begins to burn your skin.
Oh.
And as you kind of stumble back from that, it burning your flesh, make me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
You're fine. You're like, you see these worms like falling off of its hand as you like dodge out of the way.
I kind of stumble back. Yeah, I kind of press into the wound with one of my hands and kind of hold it.
Perfect. So
might need a little bit of help here.
Yep, we go to Nala.
I'm gonna cast my cantrip on it.
Okay.
Dark Flame cantrip. So target has to make a DC 12 Dex saving throw, or takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Well, let's see here. I have a whole +0 to Dex. So my saving throw is 13.
Okay. Alright, so actually you do save then. Dang it.
I do? Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, because it's DC 12, right? Is that how it works?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So I saved. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So I kind of hiss. There's no, I can't speak according to this, but you hear air escape. It's probably the movement of worms inside my chest.
Okay. It's the thought that counts.
Is my turn over then?
Yeah, that was if that. Unless you want to
Yeah.
move, do you want to run in there?
No, not with the. I mean, that's gonna get me with the acid, right?
It could. I don't know. If you don't do anything, you can just stand there and be like, "Oh, yeah, you're on your own."
I'm gonna run.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Vic.
run in there. I'm gonna run in there and grab him and try to run out.
Well, you can grab him, but okay. So you grab him. It is
Yeah.
his turn. So
Okay.
I guess the two of you can attempt to abscond together.
I think we should just try to kill it. I'm not hurting that bad.
Okay.
I think we can get it.
Yeah.
And then we can rest.
All right. So you run in to grab him. He's like, "No, no, no, I got this." And then
We can
go
take
ahead.
it together. And as I confidently take out my new rapier, I know that this level up of it will help me. And I roll a dirty 20 to hit.
Damn. Yeah, that you hit.
I thrust right for what's left of its good eye.
Okay, you pop it
And
in, and it kind of is taken aback.
and so I hit it for another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And because of my Colossus Slayer, I can hit for another D8 of damage since it's already missing some health points.
Very nice.
So we'll do that, and I hit for another 8, so it takes 16 points of damage.
Good hit, man.
So as I stab into its eye and pull back again, I thrust right at the center of its chest where its heart would be.
I love it. And and as you do, you kind of blow a hole through, and worms go flying behind it. Almost like a blood splatter, but it's just worms falling out of it.
I'm sorry, my sword. This is your gross first battle.
I understand.
All right. It raises up both hands and slams them down on both of you in front of him. The first one. Are you kidding me? All right, never mind. He misses both of you guys. I rolled an 11 to hit each of you.
How
I can't
about
believe it.
when it swings as my sword is still in its chest, and as it goes to swing, I pull out, kind of knocking it off balance. So it kind of
Perfect.
swings over both of our heads, like
All
awkwardly.
right. So it tries to do that, and as it does, it also kind of you see a worm go flying, and let's say Nala make a dex save.
It's a 6.
All right, so one of the worms hits you, and you can feel it begin to burrow into your skin as it does 1 piercing damage.
Gross.
Oh, is that what you said? Just gross?
Yeah.
All right, well, it let's see, it did that, so I guess it's your turn. And don't forget you've got Zephyr hanging out there at the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about dude. Well, I can't forget my guy.
Yeah, you can talk to him and command him. He won't do anything on his own. He'll only respond to what you guys tell him to do.
Wait, Zephyr punch this guy.
All right. Well, do you want him to go before or after Nala?
After, because
After,
Nala's
so
in the.
Nala-
I say that like after Nala's done. Whatever.
Okay, so Nala, go ahead.
For my action.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a dark flame on the little worm and get it out of my skin.
Okay, it's not in you yet. It's just on you, so you could just use an
Oh,
action to
okay.
remove it with your
I'm just
hands.
I'm gonna flick it off then.
All right. So you flick it off of yourself, and then do you move or what?
Can I squish it with my foot?
Yes, you can squish it.
Okay, I do that.
Awesome.
I say gross.
All right, you've given it a smoosh. So then I guess Zephyr comes up and he whirlwind attacks. So he will basically do that twice, focusing his energy into a slamming attack, which the first one. Wait, does that actually hit? Actually, both of them hit. Wow. So both of his whirlwinds hit, slamming into this guy, ripping worms out of him with such force it causes. Let's see. 7, 17. Oh my god. Like 27 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, damn, Zephyr.
That was intense. All right. Um, go back to Vic, I guess.
This bitch still not dead? Well, I guess he's already dead.
No,
Technically,
he's
it's not my wish.
he's not. He took a
Well,
lot
I
of.
mean, he's just like a corpse.
Yes.
Like, he's already done what I wanted him to do, which is die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. What do I got here? I think I just have it. I don't think I have. Oh, well. I should have been doing this at the beginning. I do. I cast Hunter's Mark on it first.
Okay.
Kind of poke it in the chest with my rapier before kind of pulling it back, getting ready to hit it.
You could just poke and then just push really hard.
I could. I could just push really hard.
Mark and then through.
Well, I was gonna be. Oh yeah, exactly. And then what is it? Okay. What do I do again? Deal extra. Okay, sweet. Make sure. I think I can only use that Colossus Slayer once per rest. Oh, once per turn. Dope. Okay. So I rear back to hit it again. Right in the forehead. I'm aiming for his forehead.
You like
Right
poke and then bam.
All
right.
25 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yes, very very much so.
Perfect. As I rear back, it's marked, so I hit 6 damage with my base, with just the rapier, and then with the Colossus plus, I think it's the D6. It is. I hit another 9, so I hit 15 total damage to his face.
Very nice. Yeah, he blows out. You blow out like the side of his head as he's stumbling. There's worms falling out of him. He's barely like holding on as he makes his like final attempts, though Zephyr seems to be blowing him off. He'll make another shot just to try to hit you guys. So let's see. He tries to hit Vic for what's this one? 12. Does 12 hit?
Does not.
Awesome. He misses. And then the other arm, he kind of swings wildly for Nala for a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
And then he just kind of slumps forward. And I guess knowing he's going down, waits for your final blow, Nala.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna get out my my warhammer and smash it in the face.
Okay, I thought it was a war axe, but all right.
No, it's a warhammer. I don't
Okay,
know why.
well, whatever.
I might have thought it was an axe before, but reading
It's just
on
like
this, it's a
overhead
warhammer.
smash.
Okay, you
Yeah.
bring your hammer down, and how much damage do you do?
Hit it like a carnival.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 4. Oh, come on. Sorry. Sarah, get out of the way. Okay. It's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god! Yeah, you blow his head up, going as he's like going forward. You hit the remaining half, that Vic didn't blow out, and just smash him to the ground. And as he goes down, the worms infesting it wither away and just kind of disappear as the remainder of whatever this body was just flattens to the floor like an empty sack.
Oh,
Awesome.
That was rough. Oh, and I just kind of take a seat. Partner.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
I mean, you've got the other bodies. There's how many? There are six, kind of desiccated, like mummified bodies laying around the floor.
You should crush their heads.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, for safety, I'm just gonna go around and like smash each one's head.
Sure, they're pretty much dust, so you just kind of drop your hammer on them and they go poof.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go through and loot the clothes of each one if they're wearing clothes.
Yeah, as you kind of poke through their pockets, you find, about, let's say, a dozen gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
Wow, okay.
And just for fun, one of them has a portrait of a female halfling in a wooden frame.
Oh, just don't bite me. So I split up the gold and silver.
Okay.
And I take the nudie portrait.
I didn't
for
say it
myself.
was nude, but
I was gonna
interesting.
say
that
I don't think it was a nudie halfling until now, but
Oh, dang it. I guess it's darn me for hoping, but
All right, fine,
still-
fine,
I
fine.
store it
just
away.
adding some flavor.
Yeah.
All right, we'll make it a nudie. But how about this? It's magical.
Make it-
As you
yeah.
you tip it one way and it's
I was
close
gonna
on,
say
you
it's
tip
like
it
one of
the
those
other way.
like reversible images that's on stickers
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
It's a hologram. She loses her
Yes,
clothes
exactly.
when you flip it.
Yeah, I put it in my pouch.
Perfect. Save that for later.
Yeah, all I see is your reaction as you tip it back and forth.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was there anything else in the room? Sorry if I missed that.
There's the let's see, what do we got? Kind of those weird white flames on the north wall illuminating everything pretty well, and then there's the door that goes to the east.
I'm gonna go check out the illumination balls.
Yeah, it looks like it's just as you kind of approach, there's just these dancing white lights that appear to be like little flames coming out of the north wall. They don't appear to really be. There's no heat per se. They're just kind of a little
Just the
flickers
lights.
of flame. Yeah.
I'll touch it.
You put your hand up and you find that it maybe feels a little cold, but that's it.
Well, should we short rest possibly?
Yeah. Do we have time for a long rest?
You know, I don't remember how long it's been. Let's see. It was when you first met Vic that you had your last long rest.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't
But
know
that
if
was a
it's been
while
enough
ago.
time.
Oh,
But
I feel
has
like
it
that was a
though?
long time ago, but I don't know.
I mean, you. I don't remember. I remember you guys going through that other level.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really care. We can hand wave it. Sure, you guys just chill for a while in this room. You feel safe.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine with just a short rest. I don't. I mean, unless you need to get some like spells back and stuff.
Yeah. What do you need?
I don't need any spells back. It's just in my short. I already had a short rest, and now I only have one hit dice left. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You guys took one and I have it.
yeah.
Oh, we had a long one though since then, so you should have regenerated some hit dice.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
probably
because
have four. I probably
wasn't
have my
that
normal number
back?
then.
Yeah,
I must have forgot to erase it.
that makes sense.
Okay. Well, yep.
Just went
Rested
straight
up.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
I
just kind
just,
of chill out for a little
I
bit.
just try to patch up, clean the wound, make sure it doesn't get infected.
Yeah, because that necrotic stuff can be bad. Right. Yeah. So there's like I said, the door to the east.
Just
Okay.
perfect. I am ready to go. I hop up and kind of have. I have like the full midsection bandages going on.
Nice.
I do a couple test hops and we're ready to go.
Very nice. All right. So you I guess open the door.
Is it just unlocked?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
All right. Yeah, and you just have, let's see, you just have your torch. So, all right, you push the door open, and you see a hallway that just kind of descends into darkness in front of you. You hear echoing down it, kind of a shuffling sound.
Is it just a straight hallway from what I can tell?
Oh yes, long and straight.
And I'm gonna shoot my light arrow down. See if it illuminates anything along the way.
All right. Yeah. You know what? Just for fun, give me a 1d20, like an attack roll. Tell me what you get on an attack roll.
12.
Okay,
Did you want it
so
to be like hit anything? I didn't. I just rolled a plain d20.
oh, that's great. Yeah, so you would have done even better. Yeah, so what happens is you shoot, and about, let's say, 50 feet down, all of a sudden your arrow slams into something, and you kind of squint, and you can see it's what kind of looks like the back of like a walking corpse moving away from you. Thuds into it, and it's like, and
Okay, it doesn't have enough like comprehension to like investigate.
well, it turns. We'll say it turns, and when it turns, you see it silhouetted, and you see this like uh, body illuminated, beginning to start kind of shamble towards you, and you notice that there is another one now because it turned around that is illuminated behind it, and but it appears to still be shambling away.
Maybe we close the door for now.
Agreed.
We just turn around and close the door.
Okay.
I would like, if I could. Is it a wooden door?
Yeah.
I want to try, if I could, to stab a hole through it like a peephole with my rapier.
Sure, why not?
Would
Give
you like me
me
to roll to try?
give me an attack roll with your rapier, yeah, because it's 5e. Everything has hit points, so
Yes.
let's just play it like it's a monster that you're stabbing a hole through.
23.
You definitely do that. Yep.
Do it perfect
Um,
height for us, so we can see the evil zombies.
Yeah. You're like, check out my.
And fact, I have an idea.
I'm just envisioning you because you're like a rabbit. You can do certain things really fast, like thump your leg. So you just
Yeah.
put your rapier up, and you're like da 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 da, and it just like vibrates straight through, making a hole.
Yeah, I kind of like stab it in a little bit, so it kind of stays there, and then I turn around and give it like a fucking quick donkey kick, push it through.
I love it.
That's a little trick I learned. Don't ask what it's for.
Awesome.
And then I kind of peer through to see if the zombie or corpse is kind of walking away. Or just towards.
No, you see the silhouette continue to approach the door until it gets there, and as it gets close enough, the reflected light kind of from your arrow, you can make out that it's carrying with it a bundle of bones, like firewood, and it kind of runs into the door a couple times, like you hear this thud, thud, and it kind of moans, and then turns around and starts walking away.
They do not seem to be the brightest.
Yeah.
Unlike our buddy Zephyr. Right, Zephyr?
Perhaps.
What?
Maybe a sneak attack would be ideal in this case.
Maybe a sneak not attack.
Not sneak attack.
We could just sneak.
Oh. Okay. I like this idea.
There's two of them and two of us, and I do not have the highest confidence in us against them. If we had our big guy with us, maybe it would help. I hope he's okay.
I do miss big guy.
Well, I don't know. Was there anywhere we hadn't explored yet?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, beyond this loop, all the way back up. Let's see.
There's a couple doors in the last. Well, no, it was just this one.
Hold on. The room that had the holes from every corner had a door to the west you could have gone through, and you instead chose to go south.
Okay, yes, I thought that's right.
That's right. We have to go through the horror room on the way back, though.
Oh no.
Remember, you found that.
Oh yeah, the secret roundabout book entrance. That's right. Would you like to go check that to see if there maybe is another way by these guys?
You mean the bookshelf? Secret bookshelf?
That takes us back to the pole room.
That's right, yeah.
And then we can make our way kind of back to where we are now, and then in the room with the holes in the corner, there was another doorway we never went through.
Ah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Wait, there's only one guy on on the other side of this door?
And you said there's two of them?
Oh, there's two?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, there's two that you can see. Yeah.
The one I hit that kind of turned around, and then one that kind of came around the corner at the end, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I think we could take them.
How far down are they in the hallway? Like
now, maybe. Well, the first one's probably 20 some feet, and the next one or the other one you can't tell. It's probably much further.
Do you think we can get them to fight each other?
Oh. Maybe it's worth a try.
I'm just gonna shoot one in the back with my crossbow and see what happens. I'm gonna open the door and shoot him.
Okay, go for it.
Rolled a hit. Oh, there's a 13 hit.
It does.
Okay, they're big in there. Okay, and I do.
They're very slow and they have like no armor and.
Okay, I'm picturing like a Big Daddy from BioShock, I guess.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Like no, they're just like average size. They're like your size. How about that?
Oh, okay. Sweet. We'll beat these bitches up. I'm gonna fight a dead guy again. 11 damage is what I rolled.
Huh?
11 damage is what I rolled.
Yes, perfect. You hit it. Sorry,
Okay.
I got a message I needed to look at.
No worries.
With your previous hit, that total damage takes him down.
Oh, well, I apologize for thinking they were strong.
No, they. And as he goes down to the ground, you hear a clattering as the pile of bones he was carrying hits the floor and scatters before him.
Oh. He was just carrying his, maybe, his house. He was building something.
Do you think maybe they were nice and I just shot them for no reason?
Best to assume not nice.
Yeah, nothing here has really been nice so far.
Shoot first. Ask questions later.
Either mean or neutral.
Okay, so there's still another one in there somewhere, right?
Yes, you can't see it. You just kind of heard that clattering, but you can't remember. You can't see all the way down. Your vision is limited to like maybe 20 feet out in front of you.
All right. Well, I
And
just
now
kind
your
of.
light source that was launched is on the ground.
Oh, but I still have my flame, my
Yes.
torch.
Yeah, that's what's illuminating you primarily right now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk in there really confidently.
Yeah, me too. I bust open the door and I say, "On guard, you fiend!"
Okay. You're standing over the dead one and saying that, like just down the hallway.
I'm kind of just menacing in the hallway with my my warhammer.
Right? You do that. Trying to think. You like don't get a response, and there's kind of an echo of shuffling that's very far away from you, like way down at the end of what sounds like a very long hallway.
I'm just walking with my crossbow loaded.
Yeah.
Aiming it like a marine. Kind of walking
Okay.
down the hall, and then I'm gonna peek around the corner from where I hear the shuffling once I get down there.
Well, so what you do? So hold on a sec.
Okay.
So you guys are working down the hall. You're holding
Mhm.
that out. The first thing you pass by is an archway that appears to open to a room to the north, but the hall does continue onward. The shuffling is further down even than this.
Well,
You say the archway just opens up into a room?
Yeah.
Okay.
let's check out the room first.
I mean, yeah, might as well. It's in the way.
All right. You walk in, and so you can kind of see as you walk in the wall across from you, about 30 feet away, and then it goes back down the hall, as you kind of wander in, maybe 50 feet. And It appears to be relatively plain. There doesn't appear to be anything special or of note, just that you can see looking around.
Okay. So it's just a bare room. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, nothing to see here.
Suppose not. I guess we keep going then.
Yep.
Alrighty. So you continue your way down the hall, following that sound, and eventually, after almost a, 100-foot walk, you illuminate the other guy who's carrying a similar bundle of bones, and is attempting to open a door that goes north from this position.
With my loaded crossbow, I'm just gonna shoot him in the back.
All right. Yeah, you do that.
I don't know yet. No questions. Just shooting.
I'm just gonna let you shoot him. I mean, I don't see why not. It's not like you can't just, sit, like, basically walk up to him and shoot him.
Oh, okay. I don't even have to hit him.
I mean, let's just say
I guess I could even walk up and just stab him at that point.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's just like not paying attention to you, trying to get into this thing. He totally mindless, whatever. You can't get through the door
roll
even.
Damage.
No, I'll just give it to you. You can just
Okay.
like walk up and like this is such a low level. I mean, it's a
Okay. Sweet.
what one quarter CR.
Perfect. I'll just walk up and I just kind of like really like put him out of his misery gently and just kind of like stab him through the back, through the heart. Or
Perfect.
where it would be. And just kind of drop him.
Very nice.
I've killed many monsters in my day. This is nothing. Seems like he wanted something in here, though. Did he have bones on him, too?
He did. He was carrying bones.
Hmm.
Like, would I recognize the bones to be animal bones or
No, they're
more
definitely
human bones?
more human. Like we're hominid in general.
Yeah,
We can't just say human in D&D. The very term is
Yeah.
racist.
fair enough. Yeah, you can tell.
But yes,
multiple people bones.
people-ish.
Yeah, no animals really. Well, me too. Well,
Okay.
I will check to see if he had anything else besides bones on him.
You look around and you don't seem to find anything. He looks like pretty much just
Okay. Nothing
a now dead, previously unalived guy.
alive, dead, undead, dead guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, head through the door you wanted to get through, I guess.
All right. You kick the door open to the room beyond, and you hear a moan come from within as it slams against the wall.
Uh-oh.
Can
There's
we
more
see
of
in this
them.
room?
You open it up, and the only illumination is still coming from your torch. So from where you're standing, you can't see where that sound came from, but it sounds somewhat off to your right. Your illumination only reaches so far in.
Well, shall we head in? And
Yes.
slowly inspect the sound?
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
try to creep over to the sound and make as little noise as I possibly can.
Right. Well,
If they have the
sure.
lights.
You. I guess, are you telling Nala to stay out of the room then?
No, they can come in too, but I'm just gonna kind of sneak, not right next to them. Like I'm not gonna be right in the light. I'm kind of gonna be off to the side, hopefully.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess you send Nala in due north, we'll say. It's about a 30-foot span across the room, which allows you to stay by the door and then fall out of the light. And you begin to creep to the east and towards what made the sound, and there is a kind of a dragging, heavy breathing sound moving towards the light.
I don't know is it the same? Do I see it? I'm just gonna say like whatever is making.
If you're as far over in the darkness as you're saying, then
I hear it getting closer.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say I picked up my light arrow on the way by back in the hallway?
Oh, totally. I assumed you picked it up and
Okay,
took it with you.
That's what I thought too, but I want to make sure because I didn't like actually say I did it. Then I'll take that and I'm gonna shoot it. Like, if I'm facing the noise, I'm gonna shoot it probably 5 feet off to the right of whatever that noise is, and try to hit like a wall and either distract it or light up that corner.
Right. Yeah, you do that. You just fire it over, and remember, it doesn't make a ton of light.
It was more I'm trying to like see if I can get that thing to go over to the noise that would have made what it hit to.
Gotcha. Well, let's say it hits and briefly illuminates let's say about a 6.5 foot tall something as it shoots by. The arrow hitting the far wall, casting a tiny bit of backlit to it before it keeps moving towards that bright shining torchlight.
Well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna assume it likes the light, maybe not the sound. I'm just gonna tell Nala there's something coming towards her out loud.
All right, and as you say that, it's like, huh? And you almost hear a scraping as it turns and is looking for you before
it doesn't have night. It doesn't have dark vision, obviously, because it's going for.
Oh wait, it does have dark vision. Holy crap, I missed that on the character sheet. So yeah, we'll say it turns. It's like, huh? And it actually does see you. I should have. Sorry, I didn't notice that before.
No, you're fine.
At which point it moves towards you and attempts to.
I say, Nala, I lied. It's coming towards me now.
It swings with both of its arms, trying to hit you. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
So he misses completely and just kind of stumbles at you.
I gotta dive back towards where I came from to try to scurry towards Nala.
Some
kind of go into prone rabbit form, kind of run on all fours for a second, and kind of duck between its legs.
Sure, you duck down and are able to escape as it makes this attempt, and then it turns and begins to make its way directly towards you.
This one is a little bigger than the others.
Okay, is it my turn?
Well, it's so we haven't. I mean, that was just a thing that we did.
Yeah.
We could all roll initiative and just go to combat here.
Okay.
Sure. Should I have possibly disadvantage on this at all?
How about we'll just put you as already gone. How about that?
Okay, perfect. I was like, I'll go last in the order because I'm jumping out of the way, and I'll say I'm like kind of falling over right now.
Perfect.
Because I moved too quickly. I kind of tried to get back up too fast and I'm stumbling a little bit.
I got a 7.
And 7.
Well, looks like it's moving first.
Yeah, let me do my little sort thing here. All right. So yeah, it's gonna move now that it's seen you and it's more than just curious. It's gonna pursue. So it comes moving pretty quickly now. It's got a movement speed of 30, and so it crosses the room and is going to take a swing first at Nala for holding that torch. That's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then it sees, well, the rabbit, you're still, well, let's say you're still running, so it's going to go for that torch again. Oh, I'm going to hit that time with a nat 20.
Oh god.
Oh, yep, that hits.
Yeah, so bludgeoning damage. So let me hit this. That is
As
a
this is
13.
happening too, I'm just gonna yell as I'm running, Zephyr, get in here.
Okay, right on. So 13 bludgeoning damage to you from that hit.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah, as he slaps you. And then Zephyr comes barreling in full speed, since he got the next initiative count. That puts him right up, so he is going to make 2 attempts to hit, and successfully hits for... Jesus.
Is this me
That
getting
is
it?
17 he hits it for. Is it weakening it? Yeah, you're hurting it.
No, he was asking if it's Vic, if it's hitting Vic or what.
Is that
No,
what you're
no.
asking? 17 hit?
No. Zephyr came in.
Okay,
and
that's
hit-
what I was.
For Zephyr.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zephyr's fucking shit up.
Yeah, so he goes in full bore and hits. Does 93, or sorry, he does 17 points of damage. I don't know why I just added those numbers together. Anyway, okay, and then Nala, what do you do?
I'm gonna run up to it and hit it with my warhammer.
Right, go for it.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It's gonna be 6 bludgeoning damage. Oh wait, if using two-handed, 1d10 plus 4. So I'm gonna do two-handed.
Okay.
Here's my d10. Okay. Oh, okay, that's 7.
Hey, one more point.
Yep.
You did good.
Thanks.
All right, Vic, we're back to you.
Alright. As I ran away, we're probably not close enough for my rapier.
Oh, yeah, you've got enough movement speed, I assume, because you ran.
Yeah,
to
I can
Nala.
run up to it. I'm just thinking if I want to shoot her or not. That was the goal, yeah, to kind of run to Nala. Okay, and you just ran up and whacked it with a hammer, right?
Yeah.
How tall did you say this thing was? Like 7 feet?
No, like 6.5.
Okay. Like crazy tall. Okay, then I'm just gonna run up. After I run away, I kind of do a power slide and then run back. And stand on both legs. I pull my rapier out and I go to stab it. I'm gonna stab it rabbit. I rolled a hit. Does a 19 hit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and since it has... You just did damage to it and all, I get, like, Colossus Slayer active, too. As I run up, I cast Hunter's Mark on it as well. And... Let me roll my damage real quick. I do 11 total points of damage.
Yeah. Nice.
And I don't know if it matters. It's 1 force damage, 10 piercing damage.
Not really.
Okay. But I kind of run up and I do like a little 1 foot hop off the ground and stab it in the chest real quick and pull back.
Nice. All right, you do that, knocking back. He lunges forward. I'm gonna just assume that he's gonna be fixated on that fire. That's his big thing. So he's gonna try and grab it first, and he's either gonna try and grab that, or I guess, or Nala even. That is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit me.
All right, so he misses. He's just gonna throw his whole body at you then, trying to finally just grab you, and like basically he's gonna go in for like a bear hug. It's technically a slam attack, but he's gonna try to like grapple in the process. That is a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
So he is going to do first 7 bludgeoning damage to you upon that impact, and then I need you to make a strength save.
Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20 on that.
Awesome. So as he is barreling down his form upon you, you are just like, heck no, and you kick his arms out to the side, shining the torch in his face, and he goes, ah! Like, moves backwards.
Awesome.
All right, so then Zephyr slams into him for 12 in his slam attack. And then we go to Nala.
Okay. I am gonna try some magic on the guy. I'm gonna cast a Searing Smite on him. And
Okay.
this goes with my hit.
Yep.
I think my melee hit. So
It does.
Roll to hit with my Warhammer again. It's a 19 to hit.
Nice.
And I'm
Yeah,
going
slam.
two-handed. So it's 9 bludgeoning damage plus 1d6 fire damage. Oh, plus 1 fire damage, but he ignites in flames, and each turn he takes fire damage, 1d6.
Okay. He he starts freaking out, slapping his chest in a panic where you hit him, and begins to run towards the east. He's disengaging. Vic, do you want to do something as he's disengaging here?
I'll try to hit him with an opportunity attack.
Okay.
As he tries to run away, I say, "Oh no, you don't." I take a step forward and I lunge and I stab him with my rapier again.
All right.
Try to aim for the knees. Oh, nat 20.
Holy crap! All right, yeah, you take out. I mean, he used to be a monster, but then he took an arrow to the knee. Jeez.
I jump to the side of him and I actually stab through both knees, tripping him.
All right. I'm just gonna say you run him through as he is screaming. He falls to the ground, and you'd think it's almost like a stop, drop, and roll, but no, it's a stop, drop, and ignite. He just
a burning corpse.
Burning, flailing, like it actually goes on uncomfortably long. The screams just like will haunt your dreams going forward.
Oh no, I'm watching, loving this.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
It's not. It's a monster, so I enjoy this.
Okay, well, you enjoy watching it, but yeah, it goes on uncomfortably long.
Yeah, after a while, I'm not like uncomfortable because it's sad. It's just like awkward at this point, you know?
Yeah, it gets to that point, and then eventually the screaming stops. So he's very much sincerely dead.
Correct. I hold my hand out for a like kind of underhand for a little team high five.
I high five back.
Perfect. Dude, how are you hurting right now?
Pretty bad. I'm like down to 12 HP.
Do you have your hit dice back?
Yes, I do.
We can take a short rest if you need. I didn't take any damage during that one. I liked your light. So
Okay.
if you take a rest, we definitely can.
All right, short rest.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
I'll kind of
so,
look at the body, see if there's anything on it before I start the rest.
Oh yeah. You go loot through and find like in the various like corners. Well, how about this? You go to loot the body, you find nothing on it, but as you're using the torch to look around, you catch a couple like shiny glints of coin, and you find that while the creature didn't have anything, he must have scattered it about the room. And as you search the various corners of the room, you find about 30 gold pieces spread about.
Perfect. As the Nala's kind of getting settled in, resting, and I'll just kind of go pick up all the gold. You said 40, 40?
30.
30. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Money. And then I'll join her for like an hour. A little rest.
Nice.
Done.
Okay, what else is going on in this room?
Nothing. There's what appears to be as you were looking around, picking up your coins, you noticed an archway going out to the east.
Shall we continue?
Do let's.
Was I supposed to level up before today?
Yeah, you should be 4.
Oh hell yeah, I'm not. Good thing I'm kicking.
Oh.
That's my fault, so no worries.
No worries.
You can keep going though. There's not much I need to level up.
Okay.
I didn't think so. I thought it was pretty basic.
Yeah, I have a feat that I gotta choose from, but
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, this goes out to the east, and then there's another archway that goes to the north that opens up into a room that you can actually is fully illuminated. As you look into it, there's a bright shaft of light hitting dead center of a 50-foot square room. You can see that the how to explain this? You can see all the way across it to a doorway going out the north, and barely illuminated around the corners. You can see the figures of what look like skeletons, like large skeletons with horns on them, and they all seem to be standing in place, hands resting on axes, staring at that center beam of light.
Oh. This is spooky. Well, is there anything any other doors in the room?
Just the one on the north.
Okay. Well, I recommend we avoid the shaft of light and try the door.
avoid the light.
Yes, it seems maybe there They like the light.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm gonna lead the way and just sort of skirt around the circle of skeletons.
Well, they're
And,
they're in the far corners, standing there. So how do you plan on
oh,
skirting them?
oh, okay.
How many
But
are there?
there's
There's one in each corner, so 4 total.
And they like the light. We know that for
well,
sure.
they're just staring at the light, just like
The light
holding
that's in
their
the center of the
axes.
room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this light coming from? The ceiling?
Yes.
Is it just a hole that it's coming out of, like a skylight?
It looks like that from your angle. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming you guys are still down at the archway looking in, kind of figuring this out. Yeah, it looks like just a square cut up into the ceiling with a beam of light coming straight down.
I'm gonna shoot it to see if it's something I can break to stop the light, or if it's actually, because we're in a dungeon. There shouldn't just be light coming through like that.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. You draw your arrow and shoot.
Did I get a hit?
You don't need to. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
tell you the arrow flies into the shaft, hits what sounds like stone, and then falls straight down to the middle. It's now laying fully bathed in light.
Any reaction from the skeletons?
None.
Ah, wow. I was wrong.
Will they attack us is the question, or are they just here?
Yes.
Should I shoot one of the skeletons next?
Maybe we have Zephyr try the door, see what happens. He seems impervious to melee damage.
Yes. Zephyr, could you open the door?
Me try. He flies across the room, and you see him like hit the door solidly on, and nothing happens. He just kind of turns and is like, "Ugh, no body."
Should we have him punch the skeletons?
No, let's not test our luck with skeletons. If they're asleep, let's let them sleep.
Can skeletons
Haven't you ever
sleep?
heard "Let sleeping skeletons lie"?
I knew that was the phrase.
Well, if they're not attacking Zephyr, I imagine we could probably get up to the door and try it.
Let's go try them. Trust it.
Okay.
We try to go across the room to the door.
All right, you walk straight through, like straight through everything, the light and all.
I
No.
still I'm
Avoid the
avoiding
light.
the light. Yeah.
Okay. You begin to walk into the room, and you kind of take let's just say an arching approach. So you're avoiding the light, but you're still going about halfway into the room. And as you do, let's see, you get about halfway when all of the skeletons simultaneously stepped forward towards you. The two on the top making the largest strides.
Uh-oh.
I start running.
What happens?
Uh,
Okay, since they're already approaching me, I'm gonna go into the light and see what happens then.
All right, you go into the light, and all of the skeletons stop and take a step back, but you find that you are unable to breathe. In fact, it feels like you're drowning.
Oh, okay. Alright. Vic, you're just running straight for the door?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna run for the door. No, wait, no. Vic,
Okay.
try to open the door. I'll just hold my breath.
Yeah, I run to the door, see if I can open it.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Strong rabbit today. Well, that's right. Found it.
Nala sort of like mimes her mouth.
11.
Hurry!
You are able to pry the door open, and I guess as soon as it opens, Nala, are you running for it?
Yeah.
All right. So you pry the door open. Nala sees it, goes running, stumbles into you, and you guys fall into a gigantic circular room that is lightly illuminated. It's almost like there's just a glow of moonlight about the top, illuminating it. And before you, you see standing before you see standing a creature who slowly turns around and draws his sword, a pale-faced, almost zombie-like creature in full body armor with a sword in hand and a bow on his back. And you glance up, you glance to the left, glance to the right, and you see at least half a dozen zombies also turn and look at you at the same time. And there is where we stop. We fade to black and pick up here next time.
Oh God. Okay.
I think we'll be fine. Maybe
Here,
he's
here's a
chill.
pic-
No, he looks chill.
Right on.
Like,
It's
he'll
funny 'cause
definitely
I
be
was-
down for a talk.
Oh, probably. But it was funny because just earlier at dinner, I was talking to the kids about like idioms, and I said "out of the frying pan into the fire." So this is a good for them.
But what if he doesn't like the light either? Maybe we can go drown in the light.
Yeah.
So
He looks
the
like
light
a
thing I was.
friendly skeleton.
Well, he probably is. I was trying to do as a tribute to Carrie Fisher.
Oh,
Because when Carrie Fisher wrote, she said, "When I die, make sure they say that I drown in moonlight." So,
I like that.
yeah.
I think we should still not drown at all, but if it has to be something, moonlight, I guess.
Yeah.
No, probably not. But why not?
I don't like probably. He looks like he'll probably only stab us 14 times.
But we'll find out next time.
Find out next time. All right.
Yep.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.